Hey guys! So if you want to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, look at my Amazon storefront and follow my podcast called I Talk a Lot and follow it. Why am I forgetting words? And rate it 5 stars. I would really appreciate that. I will leave it all linked down below in the description. So I'm going to be just talking about my favorite restaurants. No, this is not a sponsorship. I love food. I'm a giant foodie, but to be honest, I don't have that much experience. All I know is I love me some good pasta, some good sushi, some good pizza. I'm a child. I mean, I literally am 19 years old, but my taste buds are literally a child. I don't like trying new things. I will say there are a couple of things I have tried that are new, that I've never tried before, and they are really good. Like, I went to this ramen restaurant for like a prom. Long story short is I didn't end up going to prom last year, and my brother and his girlfriend took me to like a fancy restaurant, and I wore my prom dress that I was gonna wear, and we went to this like really fancy restaurant, and it was so good. I had this like spinach dip, or like some dip, and it was so good and delicious. It was so good and delicious, and now I want like spinach dip or like some type of dip that involves cheese. I know it's not that healthy, but I do love me some good dips. Okay, just wanted to tell you guys that because like that is so good. Sorry, I just found something on my chair, sorry. So first off, we are going to start off with fast foods. I think I got a burp or a hiccup. So I love me some McDonald's. McDonald's is so good. I know it is bad. I don't care if it's not real meat, real fish, real cheese, real whatever. I don't care. It's so good. And that may be because I'm still so young and I haven't like outgrown the whole like fast food restaurants like things. And I always felt like wrong for liking McDonald's still when I was younger. And I don't know, McDonald's is my first one, my top #1, because it's really cheap. They have Dr. Pepper too. Those are my dogs barking. Sorry you can hear them. And their french fries are my favorite french fries ever. I will say I haven't had like really, to be honest, that many french fries, but all the other french fries that I've had before, McDonald's beats out every single one. The only annoying part is that you kind of have to basically eat them while they're still freaking hot, so that, because if they're not and they're cooled down and you try to reheat them in the microwave, it tastes really bad. I don't know why. I feel like that's just ordinary with like any french fries, but especially McDonald's, which I like their french fries first. The second french fries I like is Chick-fil-A, but I like it specifically with Polynesian sauce. And I will say Chick-fil-A is my #2 fast food restaurant because they have mac and cheese. It is really freaking expensive, which is so annoying. I like that they have Dr. Pepper. They also have a frosted coffee, which I really like, but Dr. Pepper all the way is the best. I will say that the best kind of Dr. Pepper you can get is when you go to like a restaurant and you get it there instead of like from the gas station, a store, like in a glass bottle, a plastic bottle, aluminum cans. Like, sure, that's great, but like when it's fresh, it's the best. Personally, that's when I like it the most, and I wish I could just like take a ginormous like bottle of like a container and store it like in my house, but I can't do that because it'll taste like really shitty. Okay, so next fast food restaurant is, like, with the fries, I like Five Guys fries. They're really good. I like the Cajun fries. They're really good. I like their hamburgers. They're really expensive though, so it's kind of like, and that's more of like a special treat, you know. I've been to Sonic one time. I've never been to Popeyes. I want to go to Popeyes so bad. I just want their spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. And when that whole, like, debacle of, like, ooh, it's getting sold out, like, there's so many, we gotta test it, like, it was happening all over the internet. I wanted to go, but they're so bad, and my older sister got to go, and I was so jealous. And she said that it was, like, alright. It was a little, like, overrated. That's the word that I was thinking of. But besides, what am I thinking of my, sorry, besides those two restaurants that I just said, the next one that I like is Wendy's and Arby's. I like Wendy's because they're cheeseburgers. That is also really freaking expensive, and I like that they have Frosties, and whenever you order a Frosty, you don't get denied. And I will say, I think one time, maybe once or twice, when I really wanted to order a McFlurry from McDonald's, they said, oh, it's broken, but I didn't really know if it's broken or not. I think I only had one McFlurry my entire lifetime as of right now, as I'm 19 years old. When you're seeing this, I'm still 19, yeah, sorry. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm pre-filming like a shit ton of videos. So like, I already got June and May done, so I'm working on July month. I just wanna say, if you see like videos and I keep saying like, oh, you'll see this, just know because I'm pre-filming a lot of videos before like they actually go out, so that I can not have to worry about it. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. If you're wondering why I keep looking over here, my computer's here and I like the light on me, so I always have to like make sure it doesn't like fall asleep on me. So going back to restaurants, I like Wendy's, and then Arby's, I like that they have the mac and cheese. Sadly, they took away the mac and cheese, which is annoying. I mean, it was alright, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I love you type of thing, compared to Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese, which is the bomb.com. It's really rich, so good, but dang, it's like really expensive if you want the large one. Okay, I'm thinking of Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell, but it's just like, I'm kind of over Taco Bell. I do like their Baja Blast, like the soda and the Freezy. I remember getting the raspberry one. That was so good. But apparently, I think maybe one time I had like maybe an allergic reaction, but when I got it again and again, like a few times after that, I never had an allergic reaction after that. So honestly, I don't know if it was just something that me and my body had to adjust to it. Like, I personally never had that reaction to anything else. I will say I was allergic to orange juice, lemon, like grapefruits, all those citrus foods when I was younger, but now as I gotten older, I grew out of that. Thank God, because I love me some lemonade. I don't know what I would do if I was still allergic to lemonade. Let me tell you, going off topic of restaurants, I'm talking about Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Starbucks is the best restaurant for like coffee, teas. Personally, it's my favorite. I always loved getting the mocha coffee, or well, my mom does. I always loved getting the double chocolate chip frappuccino, the mocha cookie frappuccino, and then there was this drink that happened like years ago, and I'm so sad they freaking took it away, but it was this mocha triple mocha frappuccino. It was so good, and it came out with the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, and I'm so sad they took it away, but that was my favorite drink of all time. And then after that, I then started experimenting with some teas. I tried the pink drink, the purple drink, the blue drink. I tried some teas with the lemonade, the strawberry acai, with lemonade, without lemonade, the dragon fruit tea lemonade. That is my #1 favorite one right now, when they started coming out with that, and I just still get that today. I literally got that today, so I have it in my like mini fridge, and I want it to be cold. Fun fact, if you want to get more money worth, more for your buck, basically, whatever the terminology is, how you say it is order your drink with no ice. They always say, oh, do light ice. But with light ice, you still have ice. And depending on the person, when you say light ice, they could be like, oh, is it like 1 or 2 or 3 ice cubes? Or is it just like 6, 7 ice cubes? Then like, so I just say no ice. Although I will say for today's drink, for the first time so far, is I still had quite enough room for it to like go up. So I was kind of a little annoyed, and it was a Trenta size. Normally I get a venti size, but I wanted to get Trenta because I love me some tea. I just straight off like went into this whole tangent of Starbucks. Let me say, Dunkin' Donuts is shit. It is trash. I know people will hate me for that, but like I've tried their coffee. I only like their coladas, or like coladas. I mean like, well maybe the like blue raspberry frosty slushy. No, why am I saying frosty slushy? I did have it twice, and the second time I had it was like actually not really good. It was like really odd. And the times that I've had mocha coffee from Dunkin', it was trash. I will say I've only had it in Boston when I was having my surgeries, because in the hotel that I stayed, Longwood Inn, such a good hotel, not sponsored. Honestly, it's really expensive because it's so close to the Boston Children's Hospital where I was at. And literally have a McDonald's. They used to have a sushi place, but sadly they went out of business because of COVID, or maybe even before COVID happened, maybe like that in 2019. But I always wanted to go, but I sadly couldn't. They have like a Subway, they have the like Longwood like restaurant up for the hotel, they have like a coffee place, which is like alright to be honest. Then they have like a couple other restaurants that I completely forgot, but they have Dunkin' Donuts, and that's where I got my coffee and frosty slushy. And to be honest, it wasn't that good. Like honestly, I don't know. I used to have a friend who said that they used to work there, and they said, yeah, some of them, they just don't know how to they don't know how to like make coffee, so sometimes it's not as like good. And they said they prefer that because it's not as strong compared to Starbucks, where Starbucks is, I guess, known. Maybe I've never worked there before. I've just gone to Starbucks a lot longer and tried it more, and apparently their coffees are like considered to be like more stronger. I don't know how true or factual that is. It also could be on the fact of different baristas and how they make it, because I will say we've had some really shit mocha coffees from Starbucks, and I don't know why. Sometimes like there's this one that's by Target, and I don't know the location, but if you're in Georgia, there's this one by there's this Target, and then there's a Walmart, and it's literally across from each other, and the Starbucks is right across the Target. Like it's in the same area, and you just have to drive over there, and let me say, it's not that good. Like, their mocha coffees are not good, and it's like right next to a Mod Pizza, or like, no, I think it's like a Europie Pizza. It's right next to, or one that's next to like a wings place. Honestly, there's like 2 different locations that we've been to, and they're like not that good at making it. 9 times out of 10, they're always not very good, and sometimes a few times actually, my mom ended up getting ones that they didn't even add the mocha. It was just like coffee and creamer, and I looked in there, I smelled it, I tasted it, and it was not good. But the one that I really, really like, mostly for her, because she, again, gets the mocha coffee. I just mostly get my tea, is the one that's across from the Collection. That is the best. like Starbucks location ever. Like there was this guy, today I went in person and I still remember him, and shockingly he remembers me still, because when I had my 2014 surgery, we would always go by that Starbucks location because it was closest to my old plastic surgeon's like office, and I like would always get this like custom ordered mocha frappuccino, but instead of like them blending it once, we would ask them to blend it twice, and that was like the best drink ever. Before like I then started going back to my normal usual drink, which was frappuccinos. Sorry, I just went like full on, like went into this. I just like really get really distracted when I start talking about Starbucks and how much like I love it so much. Like it was like a problem, I mean it still is, but like my dad, who ended up getting some free gift cards from Starbucks because of his business, and they worked with each other. And because of that, I was like asking my dad, oh, could I have these free Starbucks gift cards that you got? And I just used them up. I think maybe, I'm assuming there was probably maybe like $50 worth of them, 100. I could be wrong about 100, but I know that there was a lot of Starbucks gift cards that was like $5 worth, and I would just like straight up use them to try all the different Starbucks drinks, which I will actually need to film all the Starbucks drinks that I've ever tried and rank them. I personally am a tea lover. I've never been a tea person, to be honest. Now, homemade, making my tea like with like the tea packets and like putting it in a mug and like waiting for it to sit, that's not my thing. I'm too lazy. I'm very impatient. I like to just get it from the get-go, and that's it. That's personally what I like. I tried it, like getting like a tea concentrate, like cardboard box from the grocery store. Why am I blanking on words right now? And I ended up like literally just like, it tasted bad, and I don't know, nothing against the brand, I just don't think I ended up using it correctly. It said to like put it with water, and then I was confused, and it's just like I tried it and then I added lemonade on top of it, and that didn't make it taste good because it wasn't powerful. I wanted it to be very strong, and I like strong teas. I personally don't like to have like lighter teas. I will say I do like lemonade, so because of the lemonade, it adds like this extra punch. I feel like personally, when I drink the teas that are from Starbucks. Okay, I'm done talking about Starbucks. I could do a whole like ad promotion about Starbucks. Honestly, if that happened one day, I would be like so freaking excited, because oh my gosh, I literally want to work there so bad, but like I can't do fast things. Like people scare me, and money scares me, and like I can't do that like with all these like different like instructions. And the good thing about Starbucks is that you get free drinks. So if I worked there, I would be literally drinking so much Dragon Mango Fruit Tea Lemonade. Literally, I would be having one like probably like every time that I'm there on my like hours. If I were to work there, it's like I could be saving so much money, but I can't. But it's so good. Sorry, I'm done. I know this video is like super long. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna end it on not Starbucks. We are going to end it on a restaurant that I never liked. Burger King. I was never a fan of Burger King. I don't know if you guys are, but for me, when I was younger, I used to love it. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, let's go to Burger King every time we go. But it was a place where I would be like, okay, I like it. I liked their, like, Whoppers. Those were good. When they brought out the Impossible Whopper, those were really good. I really liked it. Although, I don't know if people would, like, really consider that to be, like, full-on vegan, because I think it is, like, grilled on the same patties with the normal, like, meat. Now, whether or not you believe that, I don't know. I'm just saying. But I really enjoyed it, but it was like really freaking expensive just because it's like not real meat. But I will say that was really good. I'm alright with their french fries. Their french fries are not my favorite. I would say Arby's french fries are not my favorite either. Wendy's french fries are not my favorite either. I just really like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A waffle fries, and Five Guys Cajun fries. Those are my 3 top fries that I've ever liked from a fast food restaurant chain. And like regular like sit down fancy restaurants, to be honest, whenever I got like fries, whenever I think I had like a cheeseburger when I was like super younger, I never liked their french fries. I'm just not a french fry person. I'm very particular in fries that I like. I will say, probably like maybe one time I've ever eaten like a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant's french fries, and I actually literally forgot the restaurant's name, so I don't know what restaurant I ended up liking them, because I've been to like ones that are in Georgia, like Maggiano's, don't think I said that correctly, Cheesecake Factory, Giorgio's, some other Italian restaurant that was down in Dalarnica. Oh, I literally forgot. Did I say, yeah, I said Cheesecake Factory. Oh, shoot. There are probably, like, maybe other places that I literally can't think of that I probably went to, like, and maybe in Texas or Florida or Alabama. But to be honest, I forgot. Because those were, like, years ago that I went there. So, I don't know this video. I don't know. I just got completely sidetracked, so that's why I'm kind of like trying to figure out what to do now. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.